Good afternoon. We are here doing our math RPM learning video for Thursday, January 7th. And I am on page, 29 of your math book. So you're grabbing this math book and you're turning to page 29. It looks like this. First things first, writing our name at the top of our paper. And the date is 1-7-2021. The instructions tell us to circle to make 10. Write the 10 plus number sentence and solve. We've been doing this for a while now. We're continuing looking at different problems. It says Tom only has 8 goldfish and 5 angelfish. How many fish does Tom have in all? So if you look at these, there are 8 goldfish represented here by the white circles, and then 5 angelfish represented here by the dark. So what they did was they circled to include 2 of the angelfish. Why do you think they did that? Because they're making this number equal to 10, because 8 plus 5 is a little bit tricky in our minds, but 10 plus 3 is the same thing. You're using the same quantity. You're just distributing the numbers into 2 different ways so that it's easier for your brain to make sense of the math problem. Okay, so 8 becomes 10 and 5 becomes 3. So you're going to put 2 and 3 here, break this into a number bond, and then so that 8 plus 5 is the same as 10 plus 3, which is 13. So 10 fish plus 3 fish equals 13 fish. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and write that down. There you have it. See, I put the 2 and the 3 here. I know the answer is 13 because I did the 10 plus 3 in my head, put 13 here, and then I answered the problem. All right, so we're going to do the same thing down here with these as well. So make 10 by circling and solve. So 8 plus 3. So we know that adding 2 to 8 equals 10. And so we can break the 3 into 2 and 1, like this. So we circled the 8 and then we included these 2, which leaves just 1 left over. So we split it 2 and 1. See, 2 go here, 1 is over here. 2 and 1. 10 plus 1 is 11. So the answer is 11. Does that make sense? Now coming over here, doing the same thing. So you've got 8, you can bring 2 from here, bring it over there. If you take 2 away from this, you have 2 left over. So now you have 10 and 2. Okay, so that's what I've done so far. Now you have 10 and 2. I split the 4 here, 2 and 2. 8 plus 2 is 10. 10 plus 2 is 12. Does that make sense? All right. Flip the page. Page 30. Page 30 is continuing to do the same thing, but we're going to draw our own pictures now. Okay, so you're up here at page 30. 8 plus 4 equals what? So if you turn this into a 10 plus problem, it'll be a little easier. So you've got 8 of something here, you've got 4 of something. If you take 2, bring it over to the 8, that becomes 10. 4 take away 2 is 2. So this is 10 plus 2. Okay, so we can draw that picture over here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 4 over here. So there's my drawing. And I'm going to circle 8 and 2, just like I did in the other problems. Okay, so here it is. Oh my gosh. 8 and 2. So now that becomes 10, and the 4 becomes 2, and 10 plus 2 is 12. Okay, so here I put 10 plus 2 is 12. And I've gone over here and split the 4, 2 and 2, because 2 plus 2 makes 4. If you have 2 apples, in your left hand and 2 apples in your right hand, and you bring them together, that equals 4. So you can split that up, take 2 apples, give it to the 8. There's 2 still here, so 10 plus 2 becomes 12. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and finish this page, you finish your page, and then we'll compare answers when we're done. Okay, so you keep working, pause the video here, finish answering all of the problems. When you're done, push unpause, and then you can check your answers with these, okay? Don't cheat. Try to do it on your own first. Even if you just do one and then check, and then do the next one and check, that's totally fine. All right, so there's the answers. And then do the next 2 pages on your own, snap a picture, and send them to me. And that is your math work for January 7th. We will see you next week.